Does this keep happening to you? Okay, and what about this? Well, sit down, Kyle. Stop punching holes in the wall. It's about time I showed you how to really fight the Viper, Tobi-Kadachi, in Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. Henshin a go-go, baby. What's good, guys? Yoku here, and today you're about to learn how to properly handle the Viper Tobi-Kadachi, a venomous variant of the shocking Tobi-Kadachi that fires poisonous barbs from its tail and uses its underarm wings to glide in the air, then slam its tail into the ground. You won't experience this fight until after Iceborne's main story is unlocked, so from this point on, I'll be specifically addressing master rank armor, weapons, and content. As many of you know, the fight starts before the hunt. Viper Tobi-Kadachi has two status elements to your surprise: Paralysis and Poison, but not just any poison. Capcom hooked this bad boy up with a boosted variation of poison, which we'll refer to as Venom. It's practically double the rate of normal poison and twice as lethal. Because of this, I would highly recommend taking the time out to build yourself some poison resistant armor. And now that you're in master rank, some notable armors come to mind. You know, there's the Rathian sets, both Wrath and Wrath Heart, and then you've got the Puki armor set, but those don't really compare to what's in master rank, to be completely honest. They're just not going to hold up. The defense isn't there. Even if you max it out, you're still going to be getting one, maybe two shotted when it comes to the Viper Tobi-Kadachi's attacks. Your best bet is to spend some time farming the master rank Puki armor. Shouldn't take you too long, and you'll have its armor in no time. The key thing about this set is poison resistance level 3, which completely negates the poison status overall, including venom. And for technical purposes, yes, you could just gem in poison resistance and, you know, not worry about getting the entire armor and just get 3 pieces, and you can mix and match. But come on, man, this is a basic guide. I'm trying to help you out. This is the most basic thing you can do. Just go get the armor. It's cool, bro. I'll wait and then come back. Regardless, this will stop the poison from being a factor in your fight against the Viper Tobi-Kadachi, as well provide adequate defenses to not be one-shotted with every attack. Now, something that a lot of people don't actually take use of is the hunter notes. If we take a look at them for this monster, you'll find out Viper is weakest to thunder. So bring a high-powered thunder weapon to make the fight that much easier. Contrary to common curiosity, the Viper Tobi-Kadachi can both be paralyzed and poisoned, though poison is not as effective as raw thunder damage. As we can see from what's noted on the notes here, if you focus your attacks on the head and the forelimbs, those are the weakest parts on its body. However, there's something that the notes don't tell you. For those that aren't using poison nullifying armor, if you focus your attacks on the tail until it breaks, the poison damage is actually significantly weakened and not on the same level as venom. Lastly, your loadout should include a stack of mega potions and antidotes, just in case. And don't forget to take those buffs from eating that impossible meal the grandma cat cooks, and you'll never really actually go out and hunt any monsters. You'll probably get the itis and fall asleep, and then you'll fail the quest. Now that we've got everything loaded, it's time to hunt this bad boy. Let's do it. When fighting the Viper Tobi-Kadachi, it's important to know when it's your turn. And actually, hold on, that's fighting game lingo. You guys might not know what that means. So, that basically means learn when you should go on the offense or play defense. If you're wearing that master rank Puki armor I told you about earlier, then its noxious poison, aka venom, isn't gonna be a problem anymore. Just the attack itself. There's always a general strategy to any monster that you fight, and the general strategy against Viper Tobi-Kadachi is roughly the same as the regular variant of Tobi-Kadachi. Dish a few attacks briefly, then get back on the evasive. Thanks to that Puki armor I mentioned earlier, the poison is nullified, which means our priority isn't going to be the tail first anymore. Now we can focus on smashing the head into tiny bits and pieces until it breaks, because by doing this, it actually lowers the paralysis chance from those bites, and it slows down the agility of the Viper overall. If you're not wearing that poison nullifying armor, then I would personally shoot for the tail first, as it's the biggest target on its back, quite literally, in fact, and it weakens the poison damage. On the ground, Viper has a few notable attacks to watch out for. These do some pretty nasty damage, so hang tight. There's the poison tail spikes, which it throws from across the way, and usually they're pretty easy to avoid. Come out pretty fast though, and if you stand too close to the tail itself, it can and will hit you. Double paralysis bite is one of its fastest attacks, aiming in whichever direction you're facing twice. Both bites have a chance for paralyzing you when it comes to the Viper, but it's pretty low in comparison to the one bite. Speaking of one bite, Viper lunges towards you with its mouth wide open. Do your best to not get hit by this, as yeah, that. It's the second most deadly attack it has. It doesn't alter its trajectory like other monsters, so dodging left or right is generally a safe bet if you're fast enough. In the air, there are only really two attacks you should be looking out for. There's a front flip that it slams its tail into the ground, and it's pretty easy to avoid. Of course, the infamous tail sweep that poisons you and one-shots you and does a full 360, and you're probably gonna die from it. And if you're watching this video, you probably got hit with this multiple times before you decided to type in Google, how do I beat the Viper Tobi-Kadachi in Monster Hunter World, semicolon, Iceborne. Or is that a colon? Ooh, English, don't fail me now. That's a colon. I'm right. Haha. Anyway, after its aerial tail sweep of death, there's this small moment in time where it does a soft roar and stands still. This is the perfect time to dash attack and get in a few hits before it starts trying to attack you again. The obvious answer, though, to dodge this attack is to just not be around it at all. So if you see it jump in the air, run. Pro tip, if you're already up close to the Viper's face, just hang a little beneath its right wing and it'll spin right around you. You spin me right round, baby, right. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You guys aren't ready for that. You're too young. You're too young. And that's that. You've officially learned how to beat the Viper Tobi-Kadachi on your own. The way Monster Hunter was supposed to be played. Come back and leave a comment whenever you beat your own troublesome Viper, and leave another comment on the next monster I should probably cover. Which ones are you having the most trouble with? And don't forget to leave a like button, or rather slash. I can't say that. That's someone else's thing. Press the like button gently for me if you don't mind. If you appreciated this guide, and if you didn't, go ahead and hit that like button, or crap, dislike the button if you didn't like. There we go. Yeah, I can talk. Look, man, I didn't just spend 20 minutes recording this for nothing. Leave a dislike if you didn't like this video, and leave a like if you did like this video. If you did not like the video, go ahead and comment why down below, and maybe I can improve on this video series that I potentially will start. Now, get out there and smash some Viper heads. Quite literally. I don't like snakes, so definitely, you know, don't let a snake near me because I'll die. For real.